Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. I am your host, Katan, and today we have two amazing guests. I have MJ joining us, Miriam Jackson from MJ's Tees and Custom Designs, and then we have Kalia joining us from Bella Boutique. Welcome, ladies.
Hello, hello.
Happy to have you and really excited to dive into this topic. So today's episode is called Self-Care, Self-Work, or Self-Sabotage. And we're basically asking the question, can overworking be a form of self-sabotaging, or can it equate to you maybe not seeing your value or your worth? And that's the question that I have. So I would like everyone to just give me their honest answer first. And then after everyone has given their answer to this question, we're all going to share one product or service that will help you with boosting your confidence or helping, affirm your self-worth. So MJ, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one as a recovering workaholic myself. I do think that overworking yourself can be an insecurity where you might not feel like you are you're not at your highest self-worth. I'm gonna say it like this. Look at the amount of time that you're putting into whatever job you were working on. Look at your contract hours, and then look at how many hours you're giving to people for free. Factor all that in to your hourly pay and see if your mind don't change. Mm-hmm. Because if you're scheduled to work 6 hours at $15 an hour, and I'm not going to sit here and go into deep math with you because I'm not a math teacher, but if you're scheduled to do 6 hours at $15 an hour, but you're working 10 hours, but you're only getting paid for that 6 hours, what's the problem? The problem is you're doing too much. Why do you feel like you have to overcompensate yourself for a company? Do you know that your coworkers are lazy? Do you know your coworkers don't know what they're doing? Do you feel like you have to be the one to be above everybody just to keep yourself normal with everybody else? Now, I understand when we say, we have to be 2 times as better than the rest to even be leveled. But that's not what I'm talking about here. How do you value your time? Because I don't know about a lot of people, but for me, my time is important. It's valuable. It is something that cannot be given back once I lose it. And if I'm giving all my extra time to a company who's not going to pay me extra, there's a problem with that. Even if you are getting paid extra, even if they do tell you, hey, if you stay over today, we're going to pay you. We're going to make sure you get. Sometimes it's more worth it to say no. And if you can't say no because you feel like you have to be there for everybody at every moment, find you a friend who's going to help you learn to say no. Sometimes we need that friend. Sometimes we need that person that's going to be like, nah. Even if you got to make up some plans so that you can't stay. I got to go. Could be right in the bed, rub your feet together. I can't come in today. Could be
okay, go ahead and rub those feet
at somebody's restaurant, eating somebody's good food on your own date your queen night. I can't come in today. You don't have to give a reason to these people as to why you can't come in and help them out. You just can't.
Yeah. Your facial expression is really killing me. So I definitely agree with a lot of the stuff that you said and resonate with the idea of checking your hours versus, how much you're getting paid versus how many hours you're actually working. And then finding people around you. That's a really great tip. Get around friends who don't have a problem with saying no. The people that you look at sometimes and you're like, ooh, they're a little harsh. Those people you need to get around. Because 9 times out of 10, those people have gotten to a place of peace where saying no is not an issue for them and they don't care about what other people think. And so those are the type of people you got to surround yourself around, because we always hear the saying of your closest 5 friends, that's what your income is going to look like. That's what your life is going to look like in the next 5 to 10 years. So if you're sitting around people who don't know how to speak up for themselves, they're okay with being ran over, they're not holding themselves accountable to knowing and supporting their own worth, there's a chance that that behavior could translate. It doesn't mean that you can't be the leader and show people a different way, but we got to also make sure we're not going onto that slippery slope of trying to be a savior when we're not yet that for ourselves. So, and I mean, being a savior in general, but I think that that's a really great piece of advice, MJ. What is your take on this, Kalia?
I actually have to agree 100%. I would say it is an insecurity, the sense of having to overperform. It just stems from a place of you trying to prove yourself to somebody, right? And if you already have, since we're talking about jobs, if you already have the position, they hired you to be there for a reason. They saw the value in you. So why do you feel like you don't have your own value? And the lack of boundaries that you have for yourself. That's what you guys are really talking about. The reason that you can't say no is because you have a lack of boundaries. So you're trying to prove yourself, you're overperforming, you don't see your value. That's not okay. And that's messing with your mental. So now you have literally burned yourself out. We're not here to do that. We're not here to burn ourselves out, especially for not being compensated for the burnout. And they will replace you the next day if something happens to you. Trust me.
Period. Boo. And I will have to also
And will.
say, and will I have to also say this. Sometimes the extra compensation is not worth the burnout.
It's not. Mm-mm.
Sometimes it's not worth the burnout. Now, if you're in between paychecks, and for those of us who get paid, more less than once a week,
Yeah.
you're always between a paycheck.
Yeah.
Sometimes the burnout is not worth the X amount of dollars per hour that you're not going to even see all of it because Uncle Sam is going to take his cut.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie State is going to take her cut.
Yeah.
Brother Local is going to take his cut.
Not brother local.
Brother Local. I used to have a name for him. It's Uncle Sam, Auntie Georgia, Uncle Sam, Auntie Georgia, Cousin Medicaid, and Deacon Social Security. They gonna always come for this.
Deacon. Oh Lord. Ooh,
I had to say Deacon Social Security because deacons can be easily replaced. Given the current climate, we're gonna leave that alone. But two things that's not gonna go is Uncle Sam,
some water.
I'm about to say Uncle Sam and Auntie Georgia, and change out Auntie Georgia for whatever state you live in. I just happen to live in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. The burnout is not always worth it. We get this is another thing in business too, where you get googly eyed. You're like, oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
I need this, I need that. This is gonna do so much for me. This is gonna change everything. If only I had this. And then when you actually get into the partnership or the deal or whatever it is, you sitting back like, was this really worth it? So, it's the same thing when it comes to you working for somebody else. Was this really worth it at the end of the day, or did this take more than what it was supposed to give? So, what I'm feeling like is, for me, when it comes to this topic, I do feel like overworking can be a form of self-sabotage. There's a lot of reasons for overworking. Sometimes it's a form of self-sabotage. You can equate that to self-punishing. Maybe you're going through something in life, and so sometimes burying yourself in work is a great distraction.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the thought process that, I'm going through something, so I got to bury myself in a whole bunch of work may not always be the best. Sometimes maybe that means I'm going through something. I need to really love on myself, and I need to give myself that off time, and I need to take a break, and I need to tap into what really inspires me. And if doing work things happens to be what inspires me, okay, that's wonderful. But in a lot of cases, work is not really what's inspiring a person. They're working for someone else or with someone else, and it's not an inspiring place. And they're just digging themselves and working themselves over and over again to be distracted. So I do think that it can be a form of self-sabotage. I do think that it can be a form, or it can be a sign of someone who is hypercritical of themselves, because they feel like if they're not perfect and if they're not doing things exactly the way that they feel like perfect looks like, then that means that they're not performing well enough. So we overcompensate and we say, well, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, so I just got to show up 10 times harder. And I mean, that statement, don't get me wrong, because I don't want to lead people down the road of relaxation and couch potatoes, because if you're in business and you're watching it or you're trying to achieve anything, you do have to go hard. So don't get off this podcast and be like, Boss Babe Blog said relax. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying, because they will do it. I was on Boss
Yes.
Babe Blog podcast with Miriam, Kalia, and Katan, and they said I gotta do nothing. No, that's
No.
not what we're saying.
No.
But what I
You
am
still gotta
saying
pay bills.
is,
I ain't responsible for you.
okay,
No.
like don't do that because Boss Babe Blog is not prepared to pay your bills. We are working hard. We have boss nephews and nieces to provide for. We cannot
Amen.
afford it. Okay,
Amen.
but amen, 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 amen. So what I am saying is all things in moderation. So you
Mm-hmm.
can work hard, but you can also work too hard. You can relax, but
Mm-hmm.
you can also relax a little too much. And it's
Yeah.
about understanding and knowing when am I in a place where I need to go harder and give myself that level of accountability that needs to
Mm-hmm.
happen. And when am I in a space where I'm fragile and I need to take care of myself and take a step
Mm-hmm.
back and really pay attention to my mental so I'm not hitting that breaking point. So
Mm-hmm.
what I would say for anyone that is going through that and trying to find that balance, really listen to your intuition. A lot of times we go back and forth in our head, but that first mind that tells you, "Okay, girl, you've been sulking enough. It's time to get up and make some things happen."
Yeah.
Listen to her. Don't keep going back and start talking about, "But I've been through this and I've been through that," because most times when she's saying that, she's telling you we've gone through it. We've experienced it. Now it's time to move
Mm-hmm.
forward. And then that
Mm-hmm.
first mind that tells you, "Okay, I know you want to go hard, but mentally you need to relax. You need to take a break. You need to disassociate, whatever you got to do." Listen to
Mm-hmm.
her. Don't listen to that and then turn around and say, "I got to go work 30 hours a day," because
Mm-hmm.
there's only 24 in a day. But don't turn around and start doing that because you're really going to hurt yourself. So I would say that when it comes down to it, all things in moderation, pay attention to the reason behind why you're working so hard,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure that you are monitoring, because it is easy to turn into that person that is overcompensating because they feel like they're not performing where they should, quote unquote, should be. And
Mm-hmm.
we're going to get there if we keep working, if you keep going. It's not a matter of will I meet my goal, it's just a matter of when, if you keep going. But you have to remember to take care of yourself. And I was having a conversation with someone, and as I was saying these words out loud, it just really hit me. And I was saying, it's really important to hold yourself accountable in all areas of your life. So a lot of people say things like, "I want to have a 6-figure business," but then their actions do not show that they want a 6-figure business. A lot of people say, "I want great mental health. I want to be in a better space," but then their actions do not show that they want to be in a better space. Some people want to they want to get in that gym. They want to have that gym body, that summer body loading. But your actions are saying summer body's not loading. So, we have to really think about what our actions are telling us in every area of our life, not
Mm-hmm.
just in business. So, personal life too. If you're saying you want to be happy, you want to be at a wholesome place, then make sure your actions align with that. Make sure you're not putting yourself in environments where you're overexerting yourself or around people who don't remind you to see your worth or celebrate that. If you're around people where it's like they just take, 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 and there's nothing in them that says, "Hey, get you some rest, worry about yourself for a little bit," you need to get around a different crowd. So I would even add on to what MJ said, get around people who know how to say no, but also get around people who know how to stop asking sometimes. Okay? Because I really shouldn't have to tell you that I'm tired if you know I'm tired. And I'm not going to overwork myself to prove how much I care about you, to prove my loyalty, to prove my worth, to overcompensate. I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
drain myself. I just need you to see my value for who I am now without me having to get on my knees and plead and drain myself just for you to be able to say, "Okay, you're a good friend," or "Okay, you're a great worker," or "Okay, you're worthy of my purchase. You're a great business owner." I don't need to do all of that to get those things. My audience is going to appreciate me standing tall, not on my
Mm-hmm.
knees or, down on the ground, groveling in fetal position. So, that's just what it is. And that's the message I want to leave with anyone that is going through that. Whether you are working for someone, with someone, for yourself, don't overcompensate. Make sure you take care of yourself and make sure you charge your worth. Let's move into our products, our solutions that we have for anyone that might be going through this, any women, any business owners that might be balancing out, remembering their worth, taking care of themselves. How are we going to help them support boosting their confidence and reminding them how valuable they are? So, what product or service did you ladies have to bring forward? Please share with me. Who's first? Who's next?
I'll go first. So I
Okay.
have A suit. So for me, I have my water lily pantsuit. Um, it is a wide leg pantsuit, and it's a soft floral color for, especially for the spring. So I
Mm.
like to play with colors and making sure that they're a little bit soft. I do have darker colors, but when it comes to it, I want you to be able to feel confident when you're walking into a room. And a lot of times, bright colors make you happy. They instantaneously just make you just feel like you're in a different space. And so, I would say that I could promote this blazer. Well, it's a suit, but I don't have it anymore. But I picked this because I love that it makes me feel bright. I haven't been feeling the best, speaking of the topic, because I've overworked myself and I ended up getting a viral infection for like the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to
Whew.
be here and set an experience and say, hey, you have to do what's best and take care of yourself. And that water lily pantsuit, which is $69.99, is something that you get. It's a first step, you know. So you take yourself out on a date, you take yourself to a networking event, you just take yourself
Right.
outside if you want to. I don't care what you do, just do something for yourself so that you feel good and you look good and take care of your mental health, because that's something that I'm very, very, very adamant about. My background is in psychology, so mental health is very important to me. And I would be a hypocrite if I said that I didn't take care of myself all the time either. But I've learned how to say no. I've learned how to surround myself by people that have taught me how to say no and advocate for myself. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get dressed, we're gonna be bosses, and we're just gonna walk around with our heads up high, and especially with a purple color, it feels like royalty. So you are royal, and do what you need to do in order to sit in your space and be accepted, because we are going to always create space for you here.
Period. And I'm really liking the fact that you got that. I might have to add my little 15% off coupon code.
Mm-hmm.
Uh attach it, get my little referrals, y'all. Use my coupon code to get 15% off of your suit or your next purchase at Bella Boutique, because
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm headed there. I need some suits. I love your products, and I love the way that you mix, like, you have a good palette. We have the
Mm-hmm.
softness, we have the pastels, we have those rich deep colors like the greens. I love that green dress that I wore to the Mardi Gras brunch. We have the brights, like you said, the white, the oranges. So I really do love how you play around with the different hues in your collection. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited about that. And $69.99, girl, that's a steal. What?
You know, you can always look good on a nice budget. I'm just gonna say,
What?
plus it's versatile, so you don't always have to wear it as a suit. And that's one thing that I do like to point out to women is that, hey, you know, you can always look good with what you have in your closet too. So when you're purchasing from
Mhm.
Bella Boutique, there's always versatility within it. You can take the pants and you can wear it with a simple top if you wanted to, if you need to take the jacket off. You can play with the jacket, you can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with shorts, you can wear it with a skirt. Like there's so much versatility in it, because I want you to be able to feel good no matter what. And I mean, you're paying the price. We got to put it to use, baby. We do. We do.
Yes. I'm thinking about a photo shoot with that suit. I'm thinking like
Mhm.
that with probably just a nice simple black low cut tee, some
Mhm.
shades, all black, a nice
Mhm.
simple, probably nude lip outside with my
Mhm.
heels, my boss lady
Mhm.
pose, strike my pose. I'm gonna have to get
Mhm.
on that. So
Mhm.
we're gonna look into that for the next upcoming brunches, because I still need a couple of outfits for the future ones.
Of
Maybe
course.
for the Mother's Day one. The pastels are really nice for
That's what
Mother's
I was
Day.
thinking. Mother's Day
So
would be perfect for that. And then there's a blue one that
yeah.
I have too, which actually has a lot of good detail in it. It has like some lettering on
Yeah.
it. So that would be pretty cool too for the Mother's Day.
I might just need both for research purposes. For research purposes. Because if Lady D's watching this, she's gonna try to get on me. She's been on my tail all year. For research purposes, I may need another one. I have to let the clients know what they're gonna experience.
You know why I'm here.
Okay. So that's what I'm
That's
gonna do
funny.
every time for research purposes. So, MJ, thank you, Kalia, for sharing that. And you do make a really great point about taking care of yourself, going out on a photo shoot, just dressing up, feeling cute, feeling
Mhm.
confident. The way that you dress really does correlate into how you feel throughout the day. And I
Absolutely.
try my best, even on my casual days, to dress up and look cute, even if it's
Thank
just, doing my hair after I've pampered myself. I've done my skincare routine, took a shower, doing my nails, some nice earrings, some nice perfume. But that really does go a long way in how you feel when you're out and about. So I will agree with you on that 100%. MJ, what product did you have for us that you're going to be showcasing to support that
Well,
confidence boost?
to support the confidence boost, I actually have a t-shirt for you this evening. Um, I had to look a little hard for this one, but I knew I had it. mm, there we go.
T-shirt.
There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna actually show off. I have two colors here, and these are actually like ready to ship. Like if you purchased it, you wouldn't have to wait for me to press it. It's called the Know Your Worth t-shirt.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do we all just do ooh at the same time?
We did. And we did.
I'm going to request that you all, ladies and gentlemen, know your worth and then add the text. Oh, there we go.
That's it right there. That's it right there. Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
I do
cute with a
currently
blazer.
have
You
this
know, a
shirt.
logo tee.
What's that?
Oh no, go ahead. No, I was gonna
Oh.
say, okay, I'm gonna say it. I was gonna say a logo tee with the blazer or with the suit is also a really cute look. It's like an
Yes.
athleisure kind of dress it up and down with some tennis shoes. So I actually just had a little outfit flash in my head. So if you did the Know Your Worth t-shirt, but you remix it in black, yeah, let me style y'all real quick. So you're gonna get the Know Your Worth t-shirt in black with white writing. You're gonna do the pastel or the blue suit from Bella Boutique, and then you're gonna do some all black tennis shoes with some shades and a nice watch. Boom.
That would be cute. Unfortunately, to kind of bring it back to reality just a little bit, the writing on this is black, so we can't
you
do
can't
a white.
remix
We
it?
can't do a white writing. We can do silver. We can remix it in silver.
Okay. So then you could do silver with the blue
Yeah.
suit, because you could do silver watch,
You
silver
can remix it in
accessories,
silver.
and silver sunglasses with like a silver frame, or all black sunglasses with the black tennis
Yeah.
shoe. You could also do the pastel. Can you remix the color of the t-shirt for the Know Your Worth too?
Why yes. You just segue right into it. Why yes.
Girl, look, why we all
that
step back?
together. We said,
I felt like the screen moved when
Baby, she just segue right into my point. I love it. Love
Oh
it.
my gosh, that would be
Yes.
pretty with the blue too.
that would
I'm
be.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
you could also do like a light blue. I believe I still have this design.
Okay.
These are just the colors that I did them on, but I can press them on to any other color shirt. Unless
Yeah.
it's black, because we'll have to remix it by default. But any other
Okay.
color shirt, it will work. Now the
Oh.
shirt is originally $20, but if we're going with one of these ready to ship, it would be $10.
Okay. Wait. I'm sorry. Say that the price again.
Yeah. So
got
it's
it.
$20 if you want me to press it onto a different color. But because I have some made in white and yellow, these will go for $10.
We may have to do some research on that as well for the clients, for research purposes. Okay.
I might need
to
to
know.
go and look and see if I have that medium for you. But I know this
Yes.
yellow is a large.
For research purposes.
For
Of
research
course.
purposes, this yellow is a large.
Yeah, I do need to go and redeem myself. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really I was acting up because I got this package from MJ. You know, I'm her brand ambassador. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out here. We need to make a public apology. I apologize to anyone that's been waiting on this brand ambassador photo shoot. I made a mistake. Okay, I messed up. So I am a brand ambassador for MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. So you can use my coupon code KBOSS and you will receive $10 off if you spend $50 or more. I did get my package and I was supposed to wait to open the package on video. However, there was a little voice in my head and on my shoulder saying, hey, that package looks kind of thick with a QUE. Okay? Thicker than a snickle. And so I felt like I just needed to do a little bit of research. And next thing you know, one thing led to another and the package was open. I don't know how it was open. So I did end up wearing the products because I had somewhere to be and it was looking really cute. And I was like, do I wear this? So yeah. So I will be taking another photo shoot. So you guys can see me rocking that. And then I will also be getting a couple of different items since I have spoiled the surprise of the photo shoot. Yes. But the coupon code is available. Yes.
For research purposes.
For research purposes, I had to open the package. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad you understand. Thank you for your understanding,
I
MJ.
do understand, but I was
Yeah.
hoping that I was hoping to see your face on live. I was hoping for the real life reaction, but hey, I'm glad you loved
She
it.
said, "You already opened the package?" I said, "Yeah, and I thought about it too when I was opening it. I was like, "Dang, I should just go ahead and do this live because I usually always do it like when I'm opening the packages. I do it lifetime wherever I'm at." But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was on a run track mind. I was like, "This package looking kind of heavy. I need a
Mm,
sweatshirt. The shoes is popping. Is this what I think it is?" And next thing you know, I had a full outfit, and I'm posting on
Next time
Instagram.
next
So
time I'm gonna send it so I know it delivers on a Thursday. I'm finna do this with you.
oh, yes, because it is really hard to avoid the temptation of not opening these packages. Like when I get them, I was gonna try to wait for yours too, Kalia. I'm not gonna lie, I was, but I just couldn't. I couldn't wait. I had to get up and I had to do it. I was like, should I just do a little a little preview, make a video? No, as soon as I got the thing, I was like ripping it apart. So yeah, I'm like a savage beast when I get these packages, y'all. But I'm
You know
trying.
what?
I'm
I
trying
don't
to do
blame
better.
you. I'm the same way. It's like Christmas every day as an adult. I get it. I understand. We don't
Yes.
have time to wait. We
I
don't
agree.
have time to
I agree.
record. We record after the fact. So I understand. I do
I
understand.
See,
understand as
you
I
get
extend
me. You
grace.
get it.
I understand grace for
Good.
that. Yeah, yeah.
I'm working through it. I'm a recovering small business aholic, and it's just been hard.
Are
It's
you
been hard for
recovering
me.
from that? I don't think that's a
I don't think
recovery
that's what it
thing.
is. I don't. I think you're actively in
It's
it right now, but it's
it,
okay. We love you for who you
it's
are.
somewhat of a
Yes.
recovery.
We
It's
listen
somewhat
and
of
we
a
don't
recovery.
judge. We listen and we don't
Exactly.
judge.
I'm taking the steps that are needed. Okay.
And that's okay. It's a program. The steps, we
Why
don't
do
know
I
how
feel like
many. It's not 12, but
this
it's a
just turned into an
program.
intervention? She said we listen, we don't
Unintentional
judge.
intervention, I guess.
Kalia talk about we understand. Hey, it's okay, and that's all right. This has
It's
turned into a
giving
small business
psychology.
intervention.
She's definitely working her degree.
Okay, using that degree on me because it's not going
Yeah.
down like that, y'all. I don't have a problem.
Research purposes. For research purposes.
Well, the first step is
For research
admitting it, and
purposes.
since we're in denial, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
She's like, she said, "You're not there yet, and that's so fine. We're gonna support you till you're ready."
Yeah,
Okay, I'll work on it. Maybe by the next podcast, I can speak my truth. But
no
for right
pressure.
now, all
Right.
I'm
No
saying
pressure.
is that it's hard. It's hard to resist. Thank you for your support, ladies.
You're
Maybe we need to
welcome.
create a support group. I'll get back to y'all on that. As far as my product, so my solution that I have, we're talking about confidence. So just to give everybody a quick recap, if you're watching this on replay or you're catching it down the line, Kalia showed off her pantsuit, and she also mentioned that she has another one in a different color too. MJ showed off her Know Your Worth and Add Tax shirt that comes in two different colors right now. However, you can get it remixed. The color would be black on the words, and then you can remix the shirt color. Did I get that right, MJ?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
good. So, okay, thank you. So, what I'm going to showcase is the luxurious promotional membership. And the reason why I'm showcasing this membership is because if you are a small business owner and you are looking for a community that will help remind you and support you in knowing your worth, continuing to align your business with your goals and your mission, then this is a really great membership for you. All of our memberships provide value for anyone that's wanting exposure. However, the luxurious membership, of course, is going to be my favorite because I get to do the most with this membership. So we'll start off with the basics. The first thing that we're going to do is sit down in a one-on-one session where I'm going to welcome you to the directory. And I'm just going to give you a walkthrough of some of the benefits that you receive. If you ever forget them, you can always send a message to the resource portal, and my assistant will let you know what level you have and what membership benefits you want to redeem or use before your membership ends or before it's time to renew. So we start off with that meeting together. Then I'm going to give you access to a few different things. So the first thing is I'm going to list your business in my directory. So when people are trying to find places to shop, they're going to go and check that out. And right now, I have to tell y'all the inquiries for shopping with small businesses have really been increasing for me. I've been getting people asking questions about fashion, decor, makeup, and it's been really great feedback because between the DEI programs and these businesses really showing what's important to them and people just kind of being tired with that corporate experience, they're looking for their next small business to shop with consistently and go be loyal to. Because when you find a place that you love, you want to keep going there for everything. So we have a couple of people who are looking for that in a small business. So you will be listed in that directory. And every time someone wants to shop a small business and they click on shop, they will just click on the category, and then your business will be listed underneath that category. It would be one category. And then you're going to get a published interview. So our interview does have to be updated because we have been growing. We have surpassed 6,000 views. Ooh. Woo! Thank you. Been working extremely hard in the behind the scenes. I've been interviewing business owners. I've been talking about wellness, culture, history, just things that I know the audience is naturally interested in. And so you would be interviewed on the blog, and everyone who is who is subscribed to our blog or just goes to check out our blog would see the interview, learn about your business, be able to click on your website, get some traffic there. And if you're a luxurious member, your brand will be placed on more promotions and more advertisements. So I might run a blog ad and you will be the face of that blog ad. And that means you'll be getting tons of clicks. And so far my click rate has been pretty high with the blog ads, but you would still be listed in the blog, whether you're on an advertisement or not. Or paid advertisement, should I say, technically. Okay, double pay, because you're paying for the advertisement through Boss Babe blog and I'm advertising you, but then sometimes I will boost your post and you'll be advertised double. Does that make sense? Did I say? Yeah? Okay, cool. I felt like I said that backwards. Okay, so after that, you're going to receive a Boss Babe Business Show interview. So you can be interviewed on my show unlimited for the entire year. If you want to come on every Thursday and promote one product until you have made a certain amount of sales in that product, you could do that. If you have 3 core products you want to promote, you can do that. If you're needing feedback on, different ways that you can promote your products, come on the show because we would love to have you. Once you have gained a rapport with my audience, with the shoppers, they will come and shop with you. They will follow you. They will support you. They will share you, and they will refer you. It's just about gaining the trust. And I tell this to business owners all the time. It's just a matter of showing people that you're real, you're credible, and you're here to service them. And once you get that trust, it's like the support is just unlimited, always pouring in. They're showing up to events to support you. They're following you. They're subscribing to your newsletters. They're sharing and referring your business to other people. So they love to support small businesses. The next thing that you receive is private marketing community access. So I do have a private marketing community where I post resources for all of our members. And sometimes I post ideas or information on how to market and promote your business, as well as inspiring messages. So you can go to that community and there's guides in the community. One guide is dedicated to all member benefits. Another guide is dedicated to marketing and selling tactics and tips. So that is available to all members for the duration of their membership. And then you have a public community where you're able to advertise and promote your business unlimited. So if you wanted to post one product a day or just post one link to a product every day, you can do it in that community. If you wanted to go live in the community, if you want to create an event, this is your platform. I have created this platform and used it to attract shoppers and business owners for the core purpose of them being able to network with you. So if you are going to be attending a networking event and you're going to be there, you want people to come show up, post the location, tell people what they need to do to attend, tell them how much it costs to see you. If you're speaking at an event, if you're hosting an event, if you are, whether it's live, whether it's a shopping live, whatever it is, but this is a place for you to do that unlimited as a member of the directory. And it's a highly undersaturated community, which means that there are a lot of people in there just watching and not as many people selling. So that's like the best type of community. That's like the bread and butter communities, because that means when you do get consistent in there, that's all everybody's going to see. They're just going to get notifications back to back that you posted something or you're going live or you're sharing something. So that's where the money's at. I'm trying to tell y'all, because I did it. I did it in my communities. I tested it out. So those are some of the best communities to do that in. The next thing you're going to get is a newsletter feature. So we just got done designing our newsletter and now we're changing some things again. So you'll still see some of the event invites, but there's going to be a little bit more interactive newsletters where I'm writing like just insight on some of my experiences with the business owners at events, like when we did our brunches, when I wore their products, sending you to the blogs. So you get a newsletter feature. Next, I know it's a lot, y'all. This is a whole bunch of benefits. You get a brand storytelling session. I'm going to give you a 1-hour session to help you with marketing your business so we can create a podcast interview that makes you feel like that specialist that you are in your area of expertise or your industry. This podcast is going to be something that people are going to want to click on and learn more about you. You also will receive 2 new features that I did not mention, but I will be sharing now. So if you are currently a luxurious member, this does apply to you. You will receive a product feedback and client retention insight video. Yes. And if you have not already received it, you'll be receiving one soon. I think you already got yours, MJ. So basically, it's a video where I am showcasing, I'm talking about all the different ways that you can retain your current clients and ways that you can gain new clients. Because one thing that I'm noticing is that I do have some clients, like, yes, they have the promotion, but sometimes they want a little bit of ideas on how they can continue to grow their business. And they're not necessarily looking for business coaching at the moment. So this retention video is usually going to be about maybe 1 to 6 minutes long, very short, very simple. And I'm just analyzing the things that I see on your business. And I'm giving you in bullet points what you can be doing to bring in more customers or to retain the ones that you currently have. The second feature that is new is you get a social media ad collab. So we will select our favorite product from your shop and create a vibrant Instagram or Facebook video highlighting in a visually attractive way. We will tag your business as a collaborator for increased exposure and profile visits. So right now we've been doing that. Like, we've been doing group collabs with our deluxe members, some of our boss members in the directory. But for our luxurious members, you can expect to see more of those paid ad type of videos where I'll be unboxing, I'll be talking about the product, and it will be an exclusive collab between your business and me by ourselves. So it'll be very intentional, very well thought out. I mean, all of our collabs are intentional, but this will just give me a little bit more fun exploring that influencer side, if you will. The deluxe membership allows me to promote you on my podcast, my blog, and then also on Instagram. I do collabs separate and together. So yeah, that's what you would receive as a luxurious member. And the reason why this promotes self-care, confidence, is because it's all about leveling up and investing in yourself on a different level. So if you are looking for that level of promotion, assistance, coaching, insight, and resources, you won't regret it. First of all, your business will not be the same by the end of the year. That's something that always happens if you use the resources or the service. But most importantly, we have the flexibility for you. So if you wanted to pay for this service, it would be $400 upfront, or that's the upfront discount. But if you wanted to pay for it in invoices, you could pay the full price, but you're going to want to pay the upfront discount. The full price is $1,200 for this luxurious membership, and that's not including our business to business fee. If you are wanting to promote taxes, graphic design, anything that's like usually where people are going to spend like a very high amount for one transaction, that's going to be listed under the business to business fee for many reasons. But if you are a business to consumer brand providing services predominantly to consumers or people who are looking for consumer based products, then it would be $1,200. Divide that into 12 payments, $100 a month. Or you can get the discounted price and just pay $400 upfront, one time, one payment. That is a luxurious promotional membership. And if you have Afterpay is available on our website. So technically it could be divided into four, but if you do not have Afterpay, then it would be one payment of $400. So if there are any questions about that, you can head to bossbayblog.com. But if you are a small business owner and you're wanting to be promoted, supported, and elevated on a different level for your business this year, then I highly recommend investing in your business on a different level. So that is all that I have. I would like to say thank you, ladies, so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing your products. I appreciate you both.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Of course. So for anyone that needs a quick recap, their information will be in the comments. You can go and join their pages, follow them, go to their website. I will share my coupon code for MJ's Tees and Custom Designs, KBOSS, the one that I use for every brand that I'm partnered with, $10 off $50 or more. And then my referral code for 15% off. You can use mine, but if you also wanted to get your own benefit for referring other people, you can just go to their website and give your first name, last name, your email, and get your own referral code, and then have other people sign up through your referral code. So it's up to you. You know, if you're trying to promote, you're trying to get your benefits, then go ahead and do it yourself. But if you just want to, help a sister out, promote a sister real quick so she can get some discounts on her products, fund a sister, then you just want to use my code, okay? Fund me, okay, baby? Because I'm worth it.
And are.
Period. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave your comments. Let us know how you feel about what we discussed today. And if you have any questions on the products or services, feel free to drop them in the comments. Thank you for listening and watching the Boss Babe Blog podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.